It'll be the 80s team off the tip. Now the starting group for the visitors. Bird is out there with McHale. Then there's Moses Malone. Then it's Michael Jordan. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. And it's Bird missing. Malone with it. Pippen finds Stockton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It goes on Kevin McHale.
Well, that was simply a ferocious play that time by Stockton. Gets the ball inside, draws the foul, and still insists on getting the shot up.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. And Stockton drops them both.
Tell you what, if you let me pick just one point guard to run my offense, man, you could not go wrong with John Stockton. He might be my first pick. He's a prototypical textbook point guard.
And here's Malone outside. And Pippen pulls it down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And a wide open look for Jordan. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton.
Jordan often gets his hoops off the dribble, but he also is capable as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Back to Johnson. Pass to McHale. Pass to Jordan. That's tipped. 6 to shoot. Takes the three. They grab their own miss.
Boy, his length, his persistence, his size. Moses was custom-made to own the glass. Great offensive play right there.
Now here's Stockton. Malone looking around. Jordan against Jordan. On the wing, Stockton. Shoots over Johnson. Stockton can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the hand and the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
No good from Jordan. In the corner, it's Stockton. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Jordan. Here's Malone. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pippen with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. And so Bird will bring it up for the 80s team. Trailing by 5. Johnson dishes to Jordan. Lets it go. Off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Inside. Here's Malone. Goes back up. That one's not going to go. And the 80s team going the other way now. Now, here is Bird. Down low. Here's McHale. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, the challenge McHale poses for defenses is all the moves he has. He's slippery, and he just seems to make guys foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
Hey, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, McHale is a guy you definitely have to game plan for. His low post moves are ridiculous.
And McHale drops them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Stockton outside. Here's Malone. And it's Malone again missing. Jordan against Stockton. Outside Jordan. Kicks to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Malone, the pass to Jordan. Here's Johnson. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. So it's the 90s team now. Here's Pippen. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Oh, smart pass by Malone. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the open man when they double.
Here's Johnson. And Malone with the stuff.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Pippen. Outside, Jordan. Malone against Olajuwon.
Boy, that was a nice play by Olajuwon there, getting the shot off while still drawing contact.
Second team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Hakeem Olajuwon taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You know, on the floor, Keem just doesn't have a physical advantage. He's also very mentally tough. He brings a lot of focus to his game.
And he makes both free throws. Now Thomas. He kicks it to Irving. Back to Thomas. Passes it to Worthy. Outside, Olajuwon. Here's Irving. It's Thomas on the wing. Clock at 6. Worthy dishes to Olajuwon. Irving passes to Thomas. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Drexler scanning the floor. And the pass to Robinson. Outside Hill. From about 19 feet, Olajuwon. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
Hey, it's inexcusable not putting a body on the King. I mean, you deserve to get cooked when you don't do that.
Outside Irving. Up top Olajuwon. And Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Gary Payton.
Foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Hakeem Olajuwon taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
What Akeem provides for his team is a rock-solid foundation. They can rely on him on both ends and build schemes around his talents.
And the 90s team making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the 90s team. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Drexler. Lets the 3 fly. The 90s team keeping it alive with a new 14. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You've got to admire and respect how Shaq fights for the rebounds there. I mean, he puts in the work to get those second chance looks.
Thomas kicks to Olajuwon. Pass to Thomas. Now here's Olajuwon. 5 to shoot, and then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Drexler outside. Back to Payton. 1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. Hill passes to Robinson. It's back to Hill. Shoots over Worthy. And it's rebounded by Dr. J, Julius Erving. Passes to Thomas. Tries again. And Olajuwon finishes inside. Olajuwon's got 6.
Hey, it's inexcusable not putting a body on the key. I mean, you deserve to get cooked when you don't do that.
Payton against Thomas. Robinson passes to Payton. The second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots.
That one is off.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So for the 90s team, Mornings checked in for Robinson, and Hardaway is subbed in for Gary Payton. He hits the second from the line.
Hey, because he's such a commanding force, sometimes sending Shaq to the line is your best option.
Thomas dishes to Erving. Back to Thomas. Beyond the arc. A rebound by Drexler.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And he gets the bucket.
That was no easy make. Give Drexler some props right there. He stuck with it and got it done.
And he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Outside Hardaway. Clyde Drexler on the wing. No good on the triple. And that does it for the first quarter. The 90s team leads by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the 90s team, guys, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Pippen is out there with Mornings. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. The putback, it's good on the putback. Mornings got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the 90s team.
Yeah, and Morning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
And for the 80s team, Dominique Wilkins out there with Magic Johnson. Then there's Kevin McHale. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Dantley in at the 3, the small forward. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 90s team.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And here is Hardaway after Magic Johnson hits the three. Open for three. They get it back. Mourning. Nice D from McHale.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Hardaway against Wilkins. Here's Malone. A shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Malone's got 6.
And Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. Once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score.
Now here is Hardaway. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Jordan. Here's Shaq. Drilled from 6 feet. And the 90s team leads by 7.
Take a look at how Shaq owns the paint. Nobody's getting in his way inside.
So the 80s team called timeout. They're first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So for the 90s team, Malone comes in for O'Neal, and it's Stockton in for Hardaway. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Wilkins finds McHale. Outside Wilkins. Pass to Bird. Johnson outside. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Malone. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Larry Bird.
You know, there's no easy way to stop Malone inside without fouling him. He's got so much strength.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, I tell you what, if you wanted the template for the perfect power forward, it might be Karl Malone. I mean, he's got everything you want in a 4-man.
And both free throws good for Malone. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson kicks to Bird. Pass to Wilkins. Outside, Malone. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Passes it to Jordan. Now Pippen from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Pippen's got the lead up to 12 now for the 90s team.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but essential.
Johnson finds Wilkins. Knocked away. Stockton with it. Wilkins picks him up. Puts it up. Here's Malone. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the 90s team leads by 14. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the 80s team. Johnson can't hit. The 90s team on offense. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Malone, the pass to Stockton. High, arcing shot, and it's sent back by Wilkins. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
And the 90s team making a change here. Olajuwon's checked in. The 80s team also changing it up. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Malone. Gervin comes in for McHale. And it's Jordan in for Wilkins. Here's Stockton off the inbound pass, and he lays it up and in. 6 points for John Stockton.
You know, with all the other things Pippen does so well, sometimes I think we forget how good a passer he is.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Now here's Johnson. Gervin surveying the D. There's the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it out to Jordan. A three-pointer is right on target. Jordan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Stockton the pass to Malone. It's Pippen on the wing. Back to Malone. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. Jordan passes to Gervin. And here is Johnson. This one for 3. The shot, no good. So the 90s team will take it the other way. Jordan against Jordan. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
The 80s team making some changes. Olajuwon comes in for Larry Bird, and Thomas subbed in for Johnson. Jordan passes to Olajuwon.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Stockton kicks to Pippen. Pass to Jordan for the 3. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Here's Gervin, and the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Now here's Jordan, following the miss by Hakeem. Pippen with it. Gervin covering. No good that time. And the 80s team going the other way now.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Pass
half.
to Jordan. A 3-pointer off the mark. The 90s team on offense. They're on a 16-5 run. Olajuwon the pass to Stockton. It's Pippen on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. 5 on the clock. Malone. Here's Olajuwon. Banked in off the glass. Olajuwon's got 6 points.
Olajuwon taking the hit and staying under control. What a powerful finish there.
Thomas dishes to Gervin. That's tipped. Stolen by Stockton. And here's the fast break. Here's Pippen. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. That's 7 points here for Scottie Pippen.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here's Thomas. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Olajuwon passes to Malone. Stockton looking around. From the high post. No good on the shot. And the 80s team going the other way now.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
First team.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for the 80s team. Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
And so Jordan nails both of them. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. Passes it to Hill. Drexler against Jordan. Outside, Drexler. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 19. And the basket by Hill.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The 90s team ahead, running away with this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Stockton. Malone is out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Pippen, and it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. The pass to Stockton. Tries it from the top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Stockton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And for the 80s team, Magic Johnson is out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Bird. Then there's McHale. And it's Malone in at the center, locking down the middle. Johnson can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bird against Pippen. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Love the physical play from Malone, forcing the defender into a tough situation and drawing the whistle.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. The 80s team making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And he can't hit the second. And so Bird will bring it up for the 80s team. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Pippen simply put one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
And both free throws good for Pippen. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's McHale. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
Yeah, you know, the way McHale is built, long arms, he's kind of got coat hanger shoulders, chest sticking out. I mean, it's very hard, difficult, almost impossible for any defender to bother his shots.
The offensive rebound. Olajuwon's shot is good. Olajuwon's got 8 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Malone. He's got 6. Jordan kicks to Bird. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Jordan outside. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pippen can't hit. The 80s team with the ball. Johnson surveying the floor. There's the triple. 80s team working now with the new shot clock.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
Team
On
foul.
the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting for the 80s team, Kevin McHale at the line for 2.
And that one falls for McHale. And he makes the first but misses the second. The 90s team on offense. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Bird against Pippen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Scottie Pippen.
Bird would not be denied there. Great intensity to play through the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Larry Bird taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the 90s team. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Boy, that's so difficult to stop. Once Olajuwon gets near the rim, you got to be ready for him to rise up and throw it down.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell him simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Gary Payton. He's checked in for Michael Jordan.
Gary Payton.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Jordan. Now here's McHale. Bird outside. And the rejection by Pippen. To the inside. Payton passes to Stockton. Johnson with the defensive effort. And the 80s team has possession. And stolen by Malone. Offside Pippen. It's stolen by McHale. Pass to Johnson. Stolen by Stockton. Pippen for three. Hands it from downtown. Pippen's got 12 points in the game.
Excellent confidence on display there from Scottie Pippen. Feels like he can take and make these shots whenever he wants to.
Back to Johnson. Three-pointer. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. He's got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Stockton. 8 points for him. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the 90s team making a change here. Morning's checked in. Here's Johnson. He has 6. Abdul-Jabbar finds McHale. Payton against Johnson. Here's Jordan. That one a little long. Payton outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Tricky play from Payton inside. Taking his offense into the defense and making sure he got the whistle.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the 90s team.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
That's good from Payton.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
Drexler, he's checked in for John Stockton. The 80s team also changing it up. Irving comes in for Jordan. And Thomas subbed in for Johnson. No good on the second free throw. And the 80s team has possession. Here's Irving to the paint. McHale. It's hauled in by Pippen. Pippen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. No one near Payton as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Payton's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Dantley. And here is Thomas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Irving. Misses off the left iron. The 90s team on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Tries again. Indeed, Pippen drops it in. Pippen's got 14 points.
You know, Pippen is about 6'8", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, using that reach to corral that rebound.
Thomas passes to Dantley. Oh, the lob to Irving. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Pippen. Cans the shot from the wing. He's got 16.
Well, I tell you what, this coach loves having Gary Payton run the offense. He's a pass-first point guard for sure.
The pass to Dantley. And here is McHale. He's guarded by Mourning.
2 minutes remaining.
McHale against Mourning.
2 minutes.
Kicks to Irving. Pass to Dantley. Here's Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Still the 80s team ball.
80s team ball.
So for the 90s team, Ewing's checked in for Elijah Ward. Robinson comes in for Mourning. And Hardaway is subbed in for Gary Payton. The 80s team also changing it up. Olajuwon comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and Worthy subbed in for McHale. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Hill is checked in for Pippen. The 80s team making a switch here. The 90s team on offense. They're on a 20-7 run. Pass to Robinson. Good work defensively by Worthy. And Worthy has got it here for the 80s team. Wilkins wide open, and he fires. His three-pointer's off the mark. Thomas against Hardaway. Here's the teardrop, and it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
90s team foul. Penny Hardaway. First personal foul. Third team
This
foul.
is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for the 80s team. Julius Irving. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars, but boy, he's more than made up for it.
And so he hits both. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And he makes that one.
Hey, Robinson has size. He's got agility, mobility, strength. So the contact doesn't faze him because he's got all of that other stuff working for him.
Now, here is Irving. Wilkins dishes to Irving. Passes to Wilkins. 6 to shoot. That shot, no good. Drexler with the defensive effort. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Hey, I love the effort from the defense, but Hardaway able to finish through contact. Nicely done.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Wilkins in the post. From 13 feet, it goes down. Wilkins has got his first 2 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so it's Scottie Pippen making highlights for the 90s team. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Ewing is out there with Hill. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Gary Payton. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. That's good from Worthy on the assist by Gervin. Worthy's got his first basket of the night. And another great look at the 2K drive.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Now, here's Payton. Buries it down low.
Good tight handles for Gary Payton, and he knows how to use them effectively.
Payton's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Thomas passes to Dantley. Abdul-Jabbar with it. Guarded by O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Shaq on him. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar isn't easily going to be thrown off by a little contact. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
Now here's Payton. Outside Hardaway. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Dantley. Back to Thomas. Gervin outside. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. He kicks to Gervin. There's Thomas with the 3. That one doesn't go. So the 90s team will take it the other way. Outside Hill. To the middle. It's tipped. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Dantley. He's guarded by Hill. There's Thomas with the 3. Hill pulls it in. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the 90s team. Payton looking around. Now the pass to O'Neal. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
Well, O'Neal is just so strong. Impossible to deny him when he makes up his mind to get to the bucket. Able to blast through any contact.
90s team, Shaquille O'Neal. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. It's Gervin on the wing, guarded by Hardaway. The putback, rebound by Grant Hill. The 90s team on offense. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Gervin, back to Thomas. And they get it. Great D that time from Payton. Outside Hardaway. Thomas against Payton. Ewing the pass to Payton. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Outside Thomas. Abdul-Jabbar finds Gervin. Clock at 6. Floats one up. It's not going to go for him. So the 90s team will take it the other way. Here's Hardaway. Gervin pulls it in. It's stolen by Hill. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Grant Hill showing you he can get physical when he has to, absorbing that contact, actually seeking it out to draw the foul.
Your 90s team, Grant Hill. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the 90s team making a change here. Morning's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
Hey, his combination of athleticism, speed, versatility, and skill really is impressive when you look at Grant Hill. He's a swing man who I think just continues to get it done at a very efficient clip.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. There's Thomas with the three. Drops in the tray. Thomas got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Hill. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Mourning tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 on the clock. Thomas passes to Worthy. And here is Gervin from past the arc. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Hardaway. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Just get it anywhere in Shaq's vicinity, and he's going to finish it off. I love seeing him hammer home the alley-oop.
Pass to Dantley. Back to Thomas. The three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thomas got 6 in the quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside, Payton. Passes it to Hill. Out to Payton. Hardaway with it. Hill looking around. Outside, Payton tries a 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
80s team ball.
So for the 90s
Substitution on
team,
the court.
Robinson's checked in for Shaq, and it's Drexler in for Hardaway. And
2
here's
minutes remaining in the game.
Abdul-Jabbar.
2 minutes.
He'll bring it up for the 80s team. Thomas passes to Worthy. Right side, Irving. Here's Wilkins. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul.
Boy, excellent work from the talented swing man. Wilkins just taking it on the chin right there and still muscling through the contact.
Dominic
So
Wilkins.
for the 90s team,
One shot.
Shaq comes in for Mourning, and Hardaway is subbed in for Gary Payton. That free throw good from Wilkins.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
Now here is Hardaway. Hill dishes to Robinson. And that one drops.
There's not much that Hill does not do well. He does a bunch of good things, including spotting the open man and getting the ball to him right away.
Here's Wilkins. Irving passes to Worthy. Irving surveying the floor. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. Irving misses. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Back to Drexler. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the shot goes in.
Dominic
Boy,
Wilkins.
Neek gets so much lift on that jump shot, it's really hard for any defender to affect his shot.
Hardaway with it. Outside Hill. Back to Hardaway. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Drexler missing. And the 80s team has possession. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
Second team
Even
foul.
against tough defense, Thomas is never fazed. He's fearless in going
Isaiah
against
Thomas
contact.
At the line for two.
And the first one at the line is good.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Both good from the line that time. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Outside Hardaway. So we see the 90s team get the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.